In midwinter, a ceremony takes place when Matariki appears on the eastern horizon in the morning. The ceremony, commonly known as whāngai i te hautapu, or hautapu for short, and it means to feed the stars with a sacred offering. An important part of the hautapu ceremony is acknowledging those who have died, usually in the last 12 months. This morning at Takaparawhau or Bastian Point, Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei acknowledged the more than 200 people who died in the Erebus tragedy 40 years ago. Mare Haimonariki was at the ceremony this morning.
A karakia to acknowledge those who lost their lives in New Zealand's worst peacetime tragedy.
Peter Hanton, Jim Levin, Alison Ling.
On November 28, 1979, a sightseeing aircraft carrying 257 people crashed head-on into the side of volcano Erebus in Antarctica. There were no survivors.
Well, we've been working with the Erebus whānau, and they've become close to us, and a few of them were available to come along this morning, and we offered them a chance to, for their loved ones to be also included into the lineup of names.
This morning, family members of 7 of the victims were present at the hautapu ceremony at Takaparawhau and expressed gratitude to Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei for acknowledging their loved ones.
A lot of them came up to me after the kaupapa had finished and said they felt lighter, because it's not often that they've had the names of their loved ones read out.
There was at least 1,000 people here this morning at Takaparawhau, gathered here at the early hours of 5 a.m. Now, many of them came from different ethnicities and backgrounds, and there was definitely a sense of unification. There were even representatives from different political parties, Carmel Sepuloni, Marama Davidson and Christopher Luxon, all here to welcome in the new year.
Well, it's actually my first time, and I just really enjoyed the whole thing. I thought the oratory was impressive by all these young people. I thought, and just the way it was explained and celebrated, and just the way that people are embracing it, I think is absolutely fantastic.
This is the vision that all tauiwi here in Aotearoa should aspire to, understanding that we are about bringing people together, not dividing people.
I think it's just building out more and more, and just to see Aucklanders come out of all different cultures and to be here is what we want to see in the future.
It's only the second year Matariki has been an official public holiday, so for many it was their first time celebrating the Māori New Year.
And I just read stories and I got the experience from my teachers and my classmates, so I just wanted to be here and be part of it.
It seemed like we were all one, and to welcome the new year, all being together, that was just beautiful. It was very inspiring.
I didn't know, I guess, how Ranginui was seen in the sky. I hadn't sort of like put him together with his chin and tip of his head and his arms outstretched, so that was cool.
It is wonderful to see New Zealanders or Kiwis embracing the kaupapa of Matariki.
Big shout out to Rangi Mātāmua for leading us in this space, and and Ngāti Whātua is fully capable to do its tangata whenua roles here in Tāmaki Makaurau to lead this city in days like this, and in everything when it comes to the culture, tikanga of the city, Ngāti Whātua's whenua.
With 1,500 people in attendance last year and almost twice as many this year, there's no doubt Takaparawhau will receive many more visitors in the years to come. Mare Haimonariki, te ao tapatahi.